Today, I'm going to show you how to build a working app in minutes without writing code. Google just dropped something crazy. It's called Vibe Coding in AI Studio. You type what you want and boom, it builds it. This is not a toy. This is production level stuff. And I'm talking real apps that work right now. No coding skills needed, no developer required. Just you and your ideas. This changes everything for business owners. And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Look, I've been in tech for years. I've built apps. I've hired developers. I've spent thousands on simple prototypes. And what Google just released makes all of that look slow and expensive. Google AI Studio just launched Vibe Coding. And it's honestly insane. You can go from a single sentence to a working web app in minutes, not hours, not days, minutes. I'm going to break down exactly what this is, how it works, and why you need to pay attention right now. Because if you're building any kind of business, this tool just became your unfair advantage. Let's get into it. Vibe coding is simple. You describe what you want in plain English. The AI builds it. That's it. No code, no templates, no figuring out frameworks. You just talk to it like you're talking to a developer. Google took this concept and built it into AI Studio. Now you can type something like, build me a photo mood board where users upload images and get color palettes, and it actually builds it. The system wires everything together automatically. The UI, the logic, the multimodal features, all of it. This matters for three reasons. Speed, you can test ideas in minutes instead of weeks. Access, anyone can do this, not just developers. Creativity, you can try 10 ideas in the time it used to take to build one. This is not just a cool demo, this is changing how people build software. Google just dropped major updates to Vibe Coding in AI Studio. Let me walk you through what's new. First, the prompt to app workflow. You type one sentence, it generates a working prototype. The AI figures out what UI you need, what functionality to add, and how to connect it all. Second, they added an app gallery. This is a visual library of starter projects. You can browse, see what's possible, and remix any of them. It's like inspiration on demand. Third, annotation mode. This one's wild. You can highlight any part of your app and tell the system to change it, like make this button blue or add animation here. You're literally pointing at your screen and talking to it. Fourth, the brainstorming loading screen. While your app builds, it suggests ideas, context aware ideas. So you're not just waiting, you're getting smarter about what to build next. Fifth, seamless deployment. Once you're happy with your prototype, you can deploy it to Google Cloud Run or export it or share a live link. It's production ready if you want it to be. And the last big thing, lower barrier to entry. Non-coders can build, but if you're a developer, you can still dig into the code and edit it manually. This is a massive leap forward. Google basically said, we're removing the friction between idea and execution, and they did it. Let me show you how this works in practice, because theory is cool, but seeing it is different. You go to Google AI Studio, you click into Vibe coding mode, then you describe your app. Let's say you type build a travel itinerary generator, user enters destination and dates, show a list of places to visit, hit enter. The AI starts building. It creates the UI input fields, date pickers, a submit button, a results area, all of it. Now, here's where annotation mode comes in. You see that submit button? You don't like the color. So you highlight it and say, change this button to green and add a drop shadow. Boom, done. No CSS, no hunting through code. Just point and describe. You can keep iterating, add features, change layouts, tweak animations, all through conversation. When you're done, you can review the code, export it, or deploy it live. The model's wired up everything automatically. UI plus logic plus any generative features you ask for, and you didn't write a single line of boilerplate. This is what I mean when I say it's insane. The speed is unreal. Okay, so you want to use this. Here's how to get the most out of it. First, be clear with your prompts. Tell it what you want, describe the UI, explain the behavior. Don't just say, build me an app. Say, build me a recipe finder with a search bar, filter by diet type, and show results in a grid. Second, use the app gallery. If you're stuck, browse it, see what others built. Remix their ideas. You don't need to start from zero. Third, iterate with prompts. Don't try to get everything perfect on the first try. Build something basic, then use annotation mode to refine it. This is way faster than rewriting. Fourth, export and review the code. Even if you're not a developer, glance at it. Make sure the logic makes sense. This is especially important if you're going to production. Fifth, mind your quotas. Some features need API keys. Some have usage limits. Check that before you go all in. And last, think of this as a prototyping tool. Yeah? It's incredible for MVPs, for hackathons, for testing ideas. But if you're building a massive enterprise system, you'll still need proper dev controls. Use it for speed, use it for iteration, use it to validate ideas fast. Let's talk about the downsides because nothing's perfect. First, generated code works fast but might have issues. Research on vibe coding shows there can be maintainability problems, debugging can get messy. So if you're going to production, review everything. Second, the AI can misinterpret your prompts. It's smart but not perfect. You still need to check the logic, make sure it's doing what you actually want. Third, some functionality needs your own API keys or paid tiers. So if you want advanced features, you might hit a paywall. Fourth, this is optimized for web apps and prototypes. If you're trying to build something huge with a complex backend, you might outgrow what vibe coding can handle. These aren't deal breakers, but you need to know them. Use this tool for what it's great at: fast prototyping, quick validation, not replacing your entire engineering team on day one. So, what does this mean for you specifically? If you're a creator, you can now build interactive tools without a developer. You want a quiz app, build it. You want a content generator, build it. You can prototype ideas and launch them fast. If you're a developer, you skip the boring stuff. No more writing the same boilerplate over and over. Jump straight to the logic, to the UI, to the iteration. This saves you hours. If you're building a business, this means faster validation. You can test 10 ideas in the time it used to take to build one. Launch MVPs, get feedback, pivot fast. That's a competitive edge. The barrier to building software just dropped way down. Anyone with an idea can now build something real. And that's honestly crazy when you think about it. Let me give you some real examples of what you can build. You want a lead magnet for your business? Build a calculator or a quiz or an assessment tool. Vibe coding can handle all of that. You want to test a SaaS idea? Build the prototype, get users on it. See if they actually use it before you invest months. You want to automate something internal? Build a custom dashboard or a reporting tool or a workflow manager. You want to create content? Build an AI powered tool that generates things, captions, headlines, scripts, whatever you need. The point is, this tech unlocks ideas that used to be stuck in your head because you didn't have time or money to build them.